Alrighty. What's good? All right, we got the lanterns discussion. I know I delayed this stream already, but we also have the GTA 6 leaks included into this live also. So we got both. We got both that's about to be happening. But let's go ahead and we're gonna hit these Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks first. We are hitting Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks first. So the game has been delayed yet again. No, it's not delayed. I'm just joking with y'all. If it is going to get delayed again, that's going to be dumb. GTA 6 better not get delayed once again at all. Well, in my opinion, better not. I hope not. But yeah, it better not get delayed again. But we'll see what's going to happen. But I'm not too sure. All right. So the Grand Theft Auto 6 is leaked again. Let me go ahead and bring up what actually is happening. So the leaker just leaked it. He's not doing this for money. He's only doing this because he wants to make sure physical media is protected. Physical media. All right, so let me bring up the screen here. All right. Let me zoom in for you guys so y'all can see that. Subscribe for free. What the fuck? Ain't nobody subscribing for free. We reading through this. All right. So Rockstar was hit Tuesday night by yet another leak of Grand Theft Auto 6 footage just a few months ahead of the game's release in November. The leaker known as CyberLeak, that's the name of the person, CyberLeak. That shit is all over Twitter. And I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the things that I saw. We're not showing any footage. Not at all. Has shared images, gameplay, and a map of GTA 6, prompting Take-Two to issue takedown requests. Though the social media spread is largely uncontrolled, CyberLeak has actually spelled out their motivations for leaking the content. In a statement, they said, a digital copy cannot sell out. Yet publishers kept the pre-order system and stripped away its only consumer benefit. Now gamers pay early and receive nothing in return except the countdown timer and a cosmetic skin. And you know what? I don't disagree because I believe now people that pre-order games deserve early access. The one. I think we deserve early access off top. If we don't get early access, okay, fine. But when I say early access, maybe 2 days early or 3 days early, but pretty much everybody is pre-ordering at this point. Majority of us already pre-ordered GTA 6. I mean, I did. I know I did. I paid $100 to pre-order my copy of GTA 6. But look, I thought this guy was doing this for money, and I'm not disagreeing with what the person is fighting to do, but like, bruh, digital media is going to stick around. With the amount of people that purchase the pre-order, I mean, do you really care about physical media that much? Because if you say, I don't really want to support a digital release, then you cannot support GTA 6. You shouldn't even be paying for it. But it's okay if you want to. I'm just saying paying for it is not productive. It actually benefits the company when you guys pay for the stuff that you say you hate. If you say you hate it and you pay for it, I mean, they don't care. They got your money. They got your money. Was good. Tony was good. But just to catch up, everyone who just joined, GTA 6 is leaked again. The leaker, their name is CyberLeak. The reason they're leaking it is because they want to try and protect physical media. Now, we don't have any confirmation that Rockstar is delaying the game yet again. We do not know. They better not delay this shit again because we don't care. The game is leaked. It's whatever. It leaked in 2023. Just still drop it. We're still going to play it. We're still going to play it. Like, I hope they don't delay it. There has not been no delay announced. It better not be a delay. They said the leak comes after Take-Two announced there will be no physical copies of GTA 6. We're already aware of that. And Sony also supported this by saying by the time 2028 hits, they're going to stop releasing physical games. They're going to stop releasing physical games. That's what they want to stop doing. And that's fine and all. I'm not saying they can't do that, because I'll be honest with y'all, the only physical games I own right now are, dang, where they at? What happened? Hold up. I think I only own like 3 physical games. Everything else I have is digital in my cloud right now. And if I do have any other ones, they're probably in storage somewhere. I wouldn't. Yeah, I only got like 3 physical disc games on me right now. I don't really have that much. Majority of my games are digital. Crimson Desert, that's digital for me. Yeah, I heard about this. Dot, do you think Rockstar really say fucking and release GTA 6 early? Nah, not early. I'm expecting them to delay again. I don't expect them to push up the release date. But I'll be honest with you, if the leaker does something like leak the ending of the game, I think they might pull some shit like delay it again and tweak some things, just so it feels like a first time experience. Or if anything, the ending is probably, if they leaked something like the ending, it's probably going to spoil maybe Jason being a cop, all that. I'm not sure. Or it's just going to kill the first time experience if this person goes as far as leaking the ending. But I'm just saying, like, bro, if you're not doing this for money, okay, cool. But the cause he's doing it for, it's like, this isn't even worth going to prison for. You're just leaking it to leak it for some digital media. People are supporting more digital media now. People don't even buy physical albums anymore, you guys. I mean, I'm not saying people don't. Majority of people go to Spotify first or Apple Music when it comes to music, or maybe YouTube Music and just stream it. It's probably older people that are still relying on physical albums and shit and all that. I'm not saying there's something wrong with physical media. All I'm saying is that it is a reason that you know, digital media is taking over. Everyone been supporting it. But let's talk about the leaks I saw from GTA 6. All right, you guys. I can't show them because I'm not trying to get my channel taken down. I need my channel. And just let you guys know, I am potentially going to make a new channel. Potentially going to make a new channel. Potentially. I'm not deleting this channel, but another channel. So, like, you guys will see in soon what I'm talking about. But I'm going to drop a second channel. Okay. What I saw. So there is confirmed to be. I don't know if it's fully true, guys. I don't know if it's fully true, but in GTA 6, it's in my short. Hold up, guys. I'll show you from my YouTube short, because I have it in there, and I can at least show y'all the image. I think I can at least show y'all that. All right, let's go to shorts. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. And I seen this. So, if y'all can see this, let me bring up my screen. It's a gas and engine icon. Okay. Is that? It's a gas and engine icon. And when I first saw it, I started thinking about Mafia. Well, Mafia. If y'all play Mafia 2, you don't have to pump gas, but like the game gets so real to the point where you can drive at the speed limit so you don't get pulled over. Right? GTA 6, which I expected, was trying to enhance certain things and embrace realism, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. That's cool and all. But I don't want to pump gas. Why would I want to pump gas? I don't like pumping gas in real life. I don't like having to spend $70 to get a full tank. I don't like spending $70 to get a full tank. And guys, think about it. I'm constantly having to use my car. I mean, especially if I'm working. I'm not working right now, but if I'm working, right? I mean, yeah, if I was working, I'm going to be using my car constantly, which means I'm going to be burning a lot of gas and on that pedal all day or 24/7. Who knows? The point is, I mean, depends how long the gas range you're going to allow. Like in game, like let's say you get 4 to 5 hours with your gas being good, and then you got to refill at the 6th hour. I don't know, But the main mode of transportation is automobiles in Grand Theft Auto. And now that you have to worry about your gas being too low, imagine going to the gas station and someone blow your brains out in GTA 6. Imagine that you online, you at the gas station, you're trying to pump some gas. And let's say you have a 5-star rating. You might have to go pump gas so you can go speed up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going to be interesting. I wonder how this is going to work. Also, we'll be able to play basketball. Basketball is going to be a thing, an activity, maybe not story progression, but if y'all play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we had the ability to do a basketball mini game. So they're bringing back some San Andreas features that we had. Also, yeah, I can't really give too much more information. Just go on TikTok, type in GTA 6 leaks. You'll see Jason Duval and stuff, one of the main characters of the game, along with Lucia. I didn't really see no leaks about the other main character, Lucia, but all over TikTok, you guys go on TikTok right now, type in GTA 6 leaks, and you will see what I'm talking about. I cannot really spoil that stuff here because I'm not trying to get my channel dinged. We can talk about it, but I'm not going to spoil shit. I mean, but hey, GTA 6 is also going to be airing a special look on Netflix. That's on August 27th. What day is that? I will more than likely do it live. Also, I'm probably just going to record a video, but I'm going to watch that live. Hopefully, that doesn't cause any issues. I'll probably just record it. I'm probably just going to record it and then edit it. But I will talk about GTA 6 that day because once that Netflix special look airs, it's going to go on YouTube after that. So, everyone will still be able to get to watch it. And at this point, I'll be honest with y'all, if you don't have Netflix, I'm not gonna say you broke. I'm just saying, why don't you have Netflix? Netflix is like the bare minimum in today's society to have now. I'm not saying you need to have Amazon Prime. Well, if you have Amazon Prime, you got Amazon Prime Video automatically. All I'm saying is this: if you don't have Netflix, why don't you have Netflix? That's like the bare minimum thing to have. Like if you don't have money to pay for it, okay. But if you got a job, you can afford Netflix. Netflix ain't that expensive. It's going to get expensive because now digital's the new standard. But as of now, it's not that expensive, and it does have a lot of content on it. I use Netflix. I frequent it. So, okay. Dot, do you think Rockstar will say no? But I don't think they'll release it early, Tony. All right, but you guys, that's my little take on the GTA 6 leaks. I don't really got much else to say on it. The further I go, the more I'm going to be potentially like, damn, let's look at some clips. So no, we're not finna look at no clips. And ultimately, you guys, at the end of the day, just be careful because the Cyber Leak dude, he might do something like try to get deeper into Rockstar's infrastructure, and leak, I don't know, a freaking leak the ending. Because I ain't gonna lie, if he leaks the ending and there's like an emotional build up to it, that kills it. And then Rockstar will probably in the meantime go like, okay, we're going to delay the game because we have to change the ending. Which then they have to change the ending means they have to change a lot of things in the game. So the new ending syncs up with whatever they had to change. But that is it. That is it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's get into some lanterns. Y'all want to talk about lanterns? Y'all want to get on lanterns? Let's get into lanterns. Lanterns episode 1. I'm going to buy that power ring. I like that power ring I saw. I'm going to buy that power ring. I'm buying that sheet. Buying that when I get back to work. But I want that power ring so badly. That power ring was dope. Oh, you guys, I'll be live on TikTok after this, probably game streaming. But we're just going to talk about lanterns real quick. All right, let me get up the episode. We're not watching the full episode. We can't do that. We can't do that, guys. That's asking to be copyright claimed. That's asking to get my channel taken down. That's asking for me to do a lot of crazy ish. John got some cougar box. Hell yeah. That girl is she got John into some trouble. She got John into some trouble. But I wonder how the dude like did she tell the dude that they slept together or something? Because how did he know? All she did was talk like stand right next to him for a bit, and like it was real quick. Real quick. Okay. So this is Lanterns episode 1. Whoever seen the pilot, I thought it was solid. I liked everything I got in majority of the pilot, so I'm not really tripping. But let me go through some of my favorite parts of the episode. So first things first. First things first, and I think we can show this a bit. I guess have an open marriage. It got to be that. I think it's that, and he's probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. He probably racist because he probably mad that oh she got some BBC. He probably racist. I mean, they are in Nebraska, so I wouldn't be shocked. They are in Nebraska. I won't be shocked. I'm not saying all of Nebraska is racist, but I wouldn't be shocked. Tony, they might just have an open marriage, and that's the case. He mad because he gave the girl BBC, and she probably liked it more. Who knows? So, first things first. Majority of the footage from the trailer is what we got in the first episode. Not everything, obviously, but let's look at this scene here. So this is Hal's first test for John. Well, not their first test. They've been training for like 2 months so far.
About 3 miles. I'll meet you.
Let me know if you guys can hear it. So he left the ring on the dashboard and told him, meet me at the taco stand. Figure it out. So John created himself a force field to protect himself. That's the bare minimum at most of what he did, but he protected himself. And we get this hologram. And I like how the hologram material, let's look at it. Hold up.
Shit. Am I dead?
What?
You're wearing my ring.
What up, Terrence?
Is that supposed to be funny?
Yeah. So this is not Hal. This is his backup that is in the ring. They're supposed to, as they say in the show, they're supposed to log in their backup at least every year. Hal has not backed up any data or any information on the ring for 10 years. So for 10 years, he has not backed up any information in the ring. And the only thing he left in the ring is this information here. Let's go to it. He's going to say it. But also, this Hal is very different from the Hal we are dealing with now. This one is not that much of an asshole. Still kind of an asshole, but not as jaded.
Do I trust you? I mean, we get along?
So that's what he tells him.
That's it.
There's hail in Rushville, Nebraska.
So he says there's hail in Rushville, Nebraska. John does not know what this means. Only Hal is going to know what this means. So after he crashed his car, he's heading to the taco stand, and we see Hal take the fuck off once he hears the message. He just ditches him. And I like that he did that shit. I like that he did that because that was funny. He just literally left his ass and told him, figure out your way to Rushville, Nebraska. He didn't tell him. He didn't even tell him, follow me. This was one of his other tests.
You sent yourself a message, by the way.
What are you talking about?
All right, so he's about to tell him.
Your backup consciousness. You were a lot nicer 10 years ago.
What did I say?
There's hail in Rushville, Nebraska.
Pay the check.
So this is another test for John right now. He's expected to follow. If John doesn't follow, obviously he's not going to pass this test that Hal has for him, and also this training that he's doing for him.
What's the word?
Our boy Howard Jordan taking flight, man. What's good, Terrence? What's good? What's good? What's good? Now, as far as all right, so now they're in Nebraska. One thing I do like that Hal is already confirming off top. The threat is alien. No one believes him that the threat is alien. No one believes him. Mind you, Hal ends up being correct the whole episode. Everyone else is doubting and going like,
Do you?
What an honor. Because it was certainly an honor to be a big shot. No, somewhat.
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
I have a.
We
don't have jurisdiction.
You don't.
I will.
I can't do this again. Look, you're a big shot. Noted. But your jurisdiction only covers extraterrestrial events. This is pretty much the definition of terrestrial.
These victims are going to end up being alien.
Based on what?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
I have a very strong feeling.
Well, then by all.
And I like Hal this episode. Hal is a very good fucking cop. He's a good ass cop this episode. He has been right every step of the way this whole fucking episode. He's experienced with what he knows what the fuck he needs to do. And everybody else, even John is questioning his skill, but then John ends up fucking shit up. Watch this. Mind you, John is only 2 months into his training.
Out there, this be in Nebraska. More on here.
So right here, Hal is making John do work. Basically, you investigate the crime scene.
She's something incredible, isn't she?
Think she hates her guts.
Hal's gonna fuck her too. Hal's gonna fuck the sheriff. Yeah, like I said, I don't disagree with people on the visual if it doesn't look as comic accurate to Lanterns, but for story wise and what they're going for, I fuck with this story because the mystery to me is already so good that I'm invested into this because what is happening. And we're gonna skip to the end at some point to show y'all what happens to Nebraska. Well, not the whole area, but where the fucking football field is at. And that shit is all fucking destroyed. For whatever reason, I don't know. And it had to have been something to do with the Manhunters.
Yeah, but it's the way she hates him.
Yes, Hal is going to fuck that sheriff.
So what's going on here?
I'm not mistaken. Why don't you tell me?
So I like that Hal is actually making him work. Like he's making him. He's not going to give him the answers. Just like when he had him go off the cliff in the car, put on the ring and figure it out. Because they already confirmed Hal 10 years ago stopped a meteor with his ring. So it's like, in order for Hal to do that shit, that's it. You can't have no fear doing this shit. So it's like if John can get himself out of a situation with a car crashing, how can John stop a fucking meteor if he's not even good enough to get himself out of a car crash? I know two different scenarios, but it's like, if you want this ring, you gotta be able to do some shit. You have to be able to be brave and shit. No type of fear. You a space cop. Stand on business.
Aliens, Christ, they even sound the fucking same. So we both know this is more than just a feeling.
Do we?
Yeah, I think she's attracted to him. She's attracted to him. But we also come to find out, we're gonna get to it at some point. Ooh, and I want to get to this scene here. But okay, just to let everybody know, John knew the threat was alien already. Hal knew the threat was already alien. John and them just caught the suspect. Now, this whole episode, the police are not giving John jurisdiction to investigate the witness or interrogate them. And I don't know why Earth is still tripping off Green Lantern jurisdiction, but I guess they don't give a fuck. It's Earth. They do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. K-Dot not brave because that means you overcome fear. Green Lanterns are supposed to be fearless. Yeah, I don't disagree. But that's the thing with this first clip here. Hal needed him to figure it out. Get yourself out of this situation. This was fucked up. Oh, this was fucked up. But it's like, you want to be a lantern? All right, then figure it out.
The big blue bosses make things.
Oh, and I'm talking
You're
about,
just a fucking substitute teacher, Junior. You're not ready to get up in front of the class and take a ring says you. There's a taco stand up the road about 3 miles. I'll meet you there.
Yep, told him to figure that shit out. Get yourself out of it. That's fucked up. But let's get to the bar sequence. So at this point, Hal needs to interrogate the suspect. He obviously isn't going to put the suit on and go break into a police station. I mean, that's going to cause a lot of problems for him as a Green Lantern or a hero of Earth doing some shit like that. Like, government's going to get involved. But we're at the bar sequence. And I like that they went through Hal's origin, his origin. And I thought, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought Hal was going to lie about his origin just to throw off John. But he didn't. It's pretty much his origin, where he meets Abin Sur. The ring gets passed off to Hal. Pretty much the same origin. All right. So all him playing this music is intentional. This is all intentional. All right. The goal is piss off these guys in the bar, get into a little scuffle, go to jail. That's it. So he can at least interrogate the prisoner and be close enough. Dot facts. If Hal broke into that jail, he'd be labeled a criminal. Yeah, it's going to cause more issues than he should be creating. You know. So like I said, he's playing it safe. He's playing it safe, but he's also doing it the smarter way.
When I got it the old-fashioned way, I sure as hell didn't interview for it.
Oh, well, shit, maybe you should have. With power like that, shouldn't you have to work for it? Excel, prove yourself, instead of just getting randomly selected?
Why do you give a shit how I got my ring?
Because I think that's why we're in goddamn Nebraska.
I was a couple years into being a test pilot.
All right, so he's about to talk about his origin. We can't go through the full thing because then I would be too much copyright shit I got to worry about. Yeah, he knows. I'll be honest with you. I think he's an alien. I think he's an alien. I think him and his whole group, aliens. And I think there's another alien faction there that is on Earth, and they're trying to get Hal to focus on them so they can do what they're supposed to do or whatever secret bullshit they're trying to do. Because, I don't know. The family just seems sus. The rich guy, he just seems sus already. He just seems off-putting. He's being hostile towards John and stuff, but that's because John slept with his wife. But John didn't know he slept with his wife. He did not know that shit at all.
A lot of beer.
And I like how they highlight Hal's personality. He's a smooth guy with the women. But him trying to fuck a married woman is crazy. But Hal would do some shit like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. He would. He would get into them panties. But also, she don't like her husband. She does not like her husband at all. And that's why I think the detective is not in that marriage by really her own. I don't know. She owes the rich guy that handled Hal's bond. I don't know what she owes him, but she's indebted to him because she clearly does not like that dude. I mean, it got to be them. It cannot be anyone from Martian Manhunter species because he's supposed to be the last of his species. So it has to be the white ones. It cannot be the Manhunters. Do I think Martian Manhunter is going to show up? Maybe. But if you are showing Manhunters, I mean, I think it would be cool if we get some type of just a mention of his name, Easter egg, or whatever. I don't know if he's going to be introduced in Man of Tomorrow because the cast of that movie is already stacked. We even have Aaron Pierre, Jon Stewart, who's going to be in Man of Tomorrow. So the cast is stacked. But I'll be honest with you, I am low-key waiting for a Martian Manhunter Easter egg or even a cameo of some type. Because enemies are Manhunters here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Hold up. Yeah. So, like I say, don't know. We'll see. Might get some type of Manhunter cameo or Easter egg, but that's about it. So this is the rich dude. This dude is already suspect because the dude thinks Hal is already a threat, and he also has an issue with extraterrestrial life anyways.
It is particularly bleak if you're the one getting colonized. This all?
And also what the dude keeps talking a lot about is like, I think the motherfucker racist too. I don't know. They are in Nebraska. These motherfuckers already seem racist. I'm just keeping it a buck. They seem racist. Because he's over here talking about not wanting aliens to colonize them. And the way he talks about the land they're on, like, you know, they colonized from the natives and stuff. So it's very much backwards thinking because it's like, bro, your group of people colonized America also. I'm just saying. But he wants Hal to work with him on this case to figure out this alien threat because he had two family members that got caught up in that shooting at the football field.
Call it an ounce of prevention.
See the reason to believe this, but I'm guessing it's covered by your NDA.
My daughter-in-law says you're not that bright.
Your daughter.
And also, this dude, look, off top, once John and Hal come to the compound, right? Let me see. Once they come to the compound, he has armed security at the base, and not his base. This they call it his compound. It's a compound, but it's just a regular farm in Nebraska. But they call it a compound. They're over here doing some training, and then John theorizes they're probably a private militia. That's one of his theories, private militia. But also, the rich guy, he is not even telling them who he works for or whatever. Like, he's not even really telling him who he works for. So the guy is already suspicious off top. Suspicious off top. I don't think so. This is the reason I say this. Lex could be connected to this. I'm not disagreeing. But all this, so currently this is the 2016 timeline. And then at the end of the episode, we speed up to 2026. So they're currently in 2016. Superman has 2025, 2024, 2023. So Superman would have debuted as a hero in 2022 or 2023. So Lex, I don't know. I'm not saying Lex isn't working with him. He could be. He could be working with this dude or partnering with Lex in some way. Because Lex knows that Hal Jordan is a human. He has more beef with Superman just for the fact that he's extraterrestrial. He looks human, and he can do so much things that we can't do, and he's jealous of the fact that he can't do what Superman can do also. He thinks his way of making the world a better place is the better way. You know, humans we gotta fend for ourselves, can't rely on these fucking superheroes and shit, dudes in spandex and all that. But I don't know, he could be connected. I don't know yet. But Lex is obviously, he should be an adult around this time. I mean, it's only 2016. Superman 2025 took place in 2025.
Father-in-law's got paper on you and you haven't even met him yet. He's not a man you want to owe.
It sounds like a woman in debt.
Yep. He already peeps the sheriff. She already in some type of trouble, and she knows more than she's also letting on. Sorry, so let's get to this scene here. My favorite scene. But okay, we got to watch the lead up to it.
The suspect, first thing.
So this dude jumped.
Again. Don't aim. Just imagine. Just my dad.
This dude John was pancaking with the
With
wife.
her?
Mm-hmm. Zoe Macon.
And this is why this man is going to sit here and say this, because that was his wife, and John never knew it.
It's delicious.
Or
All right, watch
Come on,
this,
boy.
guys.
Hope I didn't mess up your tofu, soldier.
Oh, sir. It's delicious.
Good. Nothing better than eating off another man's grill.
All right, so when he said this, I was thinking he intentionally put something into the tofu to mess with John's body eventually at some point. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he just did after he found out and put two and two together like, ooh, I think he was fucking my wife.
Good night, gentlemen.
what's that all about?
I might have slept with his wife. Apparently.
Jesus Christ, we've only been here 24 hours. I'm impressed.
That is so Hal right there. Don't like that he's super old, but that's how that is so Hal. Congratulate him for fucking a married man wife. But to be fair, John didn't know. She didn't disclose it. So it's not his fault. He was just trying to bust a nut. That's it. He was trying to bust a nut. That's it. And I also like this interrogation scene. I like how interrogated this guy. He kept it so simple. And he really just kept the questions political and pop culture. When he asked him about the Harry Potter books, and this guy was struggling to watch.
Frank Solich.
First Heisman winner?
John.
You love football. You're from Nebraska.
Huskers' first championship.
Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, Tony. I don't know how that dude put two and two together. He had to have seen them maybe the night of they was doing what they was doing or whatever, because he wasn't showing John no animosity really deeply until like after that tofu thing. So I don't know how he caught wind of it. So either she told him or he just putting two and two on together based off her just stopping to talk to him, because she was not talking to him for that long either. So I don't know.
From 1970, Bob Devaney.
That is correct. How about their first 200-yard rusher?
Frank Solich.
First Heisman winner?
All right, so this dude is an alien. He's an alien, and Hal is trying to get him to basically fold about his identity. So, and Hal makes it clear there is aliens living on the planet, but a lot of them are wearing disguises and shit.
Johnny Rogers.
Where did Harry Potter go to school?
Excuse me?
Harry Potter, boy wizard.
What was the name of the school?
It was a book.
I don't read a lot.
Well, you go to the movies, don't you? They only made like 22 of them.
I watch a lot of football.
That's the rub, isn't it?
What?
Pretending to be someone that you're not. You learn all the specifics, but you don't learn what everyone else knows.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm here. Someone sent me a message.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Charged by the Guardians of the Universe to protect Sector 2814 from all extraplanetary threats. And you, Waylon, are one of them.
Good Christ, he really is full of himself, isn't he? Can't be.
And yeah, she's saying all that, but he ends up being right. Hal been doing this for over 10 years. Let this man do his work. He knows what the fuck he's doing. And he shows that he knows what he's doing this whole episode. Yes, all of it might seem reckless, but Hal is competent in what he's doing. And he has been right about everything so far this whole episode. Everything.
As a rural Nebraskan, that's the breadth of your opinion of Barack Hussein Obama.
He's the 44th president. He followed George W. Bush. There's some controversy surrounding his birth certificate.
Holy shit, you are an alien.
Mind you, the reason he asking that is because they are in Nebraska. Nebraska around the election was not messing with Obama. Not that tough. Not that heavy. That's the right thing.
Let's say you're right.
Oh, fuck.
Let's say hypothetically.
That I am not of this salty, smelly world, a visitor who went to great trouble to...
And at this point, the alien was already caught, but he told on himself even further. Like this threat that he's giving Hal, this threat, even though he's trying to frame it like what if scenario, like, bro, you're making it even more obvious that you're an alien.
hide himself well and learn the arcane rules of pointless contests involving balls that somehow captivate more attention than the deteriorating atmosphere or the hunger of its least fortunate people.
And he's also not talking like a human. He's talking like he's acting. Like he's putting on an act right here too. It's so obvious.
If I had gone to such lengths, I would be here for a very important purpose, a purpose that required great discretion and secrecy, a purpose that would need to be kept from the likes of a galactic peacekeeping organization because it concerns the exact opposite of peace.
See, now let's fast forward a bit and see how stand on fucking business. This was some goat shit right here. This, oh yeah, and for some reason, Hal's ring wasn't charged up, so I don't know what that is about. So he's not backing up any information into his ring yearly. He stopped uploading information into his ring for 10 years, like now police officers do their reports. He's not putting any reports in his ring, which they said he's supposed to be saving and backing up into their rings like yearly.
Vengeance.
And so basically the alien has some type of bomb in him. Yeah, he has a bomb in him. Is already setting it off. Then Hal pulls off some badass shit. And he survives this shit. Hal how's the goat? How's the goat? Survive that shit too.
Told you he was an alien. Told you he was an alien.
Yep, he tanked that shit. All right, so now we're in the 2026 timeline. So the episode flash forwards. We're now in 2026. So the start of the first 5 minutes take place in 1996. The majority episode 2016. This episode is 2026. Now this is what happened to the location they're at. John is driving in Rushfield, Nebraska. That's where 2016 is taking place. And look at all the devastation and destruction that happened. All How no, like, and if we skip forward, we see what the ending is and Hal Jordan is presumed to be dead. I don't think he's dead because why would they not bury his body yet? I think something else is happening because it would be weird if they just left his body here from 2016 to 2026 and he's just sitting here frozen. So he could be dead, but the motherfucker looks like he's dead. But if he was dead, I think Jon Stewart has enough decency to not leave his dead body around, or law enforcement to leave a dead body lingering that anybody could just walk up on in the public. But Hal is confirmed to be dead. He did. Well, I wouldn't say confirmed. This is the first episode. I can't confirm. The only thing that's not making sense to me, if he's dead, why'd you bury his body yet? This is 2026, so it does not make sense for his body to still be there if he's not assumed to be alive. To some degree or extent, I don't know. Yeah, so we don't know what is happening. All I know is I'm interested. I want to see more of what's happening. I want to see more. That's all I want to see. I just want to see more. I just want to see more of what's happening at this point, because what is happening? I don't know. We're going to be hopping through 3 timelines. We're going to be seeing Jon Stewart's origin, obviously, his childhood, how he got raised up, why his dad is doing that training with him. I think, this is what I think. Either John's dad got some type of beef with Hal, because they're both military men. They probably came across each other before. I don't know. Or maybe he just wants him to pursue that shit. But he knows something. The dad already knows something, because he specifically is doing some type of training for John when he's younger. For something. And it all is surrounded around him, like, setting that fear aside. Because look at this shit. Why are you intentionally? You wouldn't be doing this if you're not trying to, either you're trying to scare your kid and threaten them, or you're trying to build them some resistance to constantly letting fear take over what they need to get done. He's a good actor too. What's his name? Alphonse. Hold on, let me get dude's name. His name is I think Alfonso. He if y'all seen P-Valley, he's in P-Valley. I don't think a lot of y'all seen P-Valley, but Alphonse Lantern. Yep, Alphonse Nicholson, whatever his name is. I don't know. I call him Alfonso. I don't know why I call him that. I just call him Alfonso. There is no O at the end. I just call him Alfonso. That's what I'm just gonna call him, Alfonso. But yeah, he is the dad in this series. And he's John's dad. He's John Daddy. It is what it is. He John Daddy. So yeah, I'm interested in what's happening. We know the rich person in the compound is against the alien threat. He could very much be an alien threat also, and they're just using disguises right now, because that militia seems sus. What y'all prepping for? What are y'all preparing for? What are they preparing for? They're clearly about to do something in that town and do some bullshit. But you guys, I like Lanterns episode 1. Look, I'll just say this. I'm gonna say this. And this is only for the people that are dick riding Lanterns now. Mind you, these are the same people that was like, man, DC needs to give up, man. DC need to give up, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't got time for DC to be doing no rebooting. I don't got time for that shit. These motherfuckers created a universe in 2013. And I'll be honest with you, DC should have rebooted after Justice League 2017 failed. After that movie failed, even box office wise, you should have been rebooted. And then they just kept going. They just kept going down a slippery slope at that point. They just kept going. And there was no direction. We didn't know where they was going. We didn't know what they was leading up to. Right? And we didn't reboot until 2024 with Creature Commandos. Mind you, the DCEU been in place from 2013 to 2024. Like, I ain't gonna keep doing all this reboot shit again. Either stick to something or just release one-off shit and just trilogies of characters at this point. Like a Green Lantern movie, I don't care if it connects to a universe, just drop a Green Lantern movie, drop a Green Lantern show, drop a fucking Superman show, drop a Superman game. I don't care at this point. Drop shit. Flood the market. And that's what I think DC needs to do. Get into the market. Flood that shit. Another example. And I think this will be a cool thing to do for certain heroes. Not every single hero. No. Not every single hero. But Superman requires a lot of exposure. A gang of exposure. And this is the reason I say why they need to expose these characters more often. And I'm not just, and also hurry up in the film starting stuff too. Speed up some stuff. Because I think moments like this, let's say we have a Flash movie, not even a Flash movie, the Batman Brave and the Bold. And moments like these would be so cool. They can be at the end of the film and it can be a running thing. And you don't do this with every single character. For example, let's say we get a Justice League film, right? You don't need to have a scene like this where it's just Superman talking to one hero. At the end of the film, realistically, they're all sitting at the round table and they debrief, and Superman ends it off saying something very hopeful to the team, recapping their day, asking, hey, how's things going? We just had a crazy ass week, but we made it and we strived. But more exposure. Hell, even drop a Superman Christmas special on HBO Max, live action, not animated, live action. Don't use animation as a scapegoat. Use these actors. Don't just only use David Corenswet for Superman for movies. Make sure he shows up in TV shows. Make sure he shows up voicing animated characters. Do it. And release specials too. Do what DC used to do in the 2000s to 2010s. When we watched Justice League Animated, we literally had an episode where Superman went, he took Martian Manhunter to his home because Manhunter, just like Superman, are the last of their species. Well, Superman in recent comics obviously isn't, that's Supergirl and shit. But they're both presumed to be the end, the last of their species. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to get the image up. Give me a second. Right. Okay. So I got the clip, but this episode here, like stuff like this, I'm sorry, but don't forget the DC, like the kids that like this shit too. Like, and this is just not for kids. This is a whole family thing. Christmas is for the family. Christmas is for anybody of any age. So what I'm saying is drop specials like this. Manhunter, Superman bringing Manhunter to see his parents to spend Christmas because he's alone. Clark is trying to help him, get closer to people, build bonds, build some relationships. Ain't nothing wrong with it, But Superman cared to do that gesture. So do stuff like that with David Corenswet. Make the audience love the character even more. And exposure is necessary. It's what the MCU did with a lot of characters. That even the character took risk on. They made a Scott Lang Ant-Man film. I do not want to see no Scott Lang Ant-Man film. I want to see a Hank Pym Ant-Man film. But we all can't get what we want. So Ant-Man 1 was good. I'm not a huge fan of Scott Lang, but Ant-Man 1 was cool. 2 and 3 sucked, but 1 was cool. It wasn't bad at all. But it gave Ant-Man a chance. And I'll be honest with you, I would not even, if I was running Marvel Studios, I would have skipped the Ant-Man movie. I would have skipped that shit. I'm sorry. If anything, I would have introduced him in Age of Ultron and just have him feature in movies so he can make Ultron, and that's it. Just have him feature in movies like how Hulk features in movies. I wouldn't make no goddamn Ant-Man movie. Not me personally. Me, I'm the type of person like, all right, I want a Ghost Rider film on my slate. I want a Doctor Strange film. I want a X-Men film on my slate. Spider-Man film, obviously. Hell, I would even like a Fantastic Four film with them beefing with an actual Doctor Doom. A more accurate Doctor Doom, an actual Doctor Doom, not the bullshit Doctor Dooms we got. But I think we need to also do more scenes like this at the end of the Super Bowl.
Crypto, come on, man.
Last busy? Yeah. Could have used your help on this last guy. I mean,
or even
I
as
could always use your
post-credit
help.
scene.
I know you have places to be.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay a while this time.
Stay here?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Like it. I like David. I like Corn Sweater Superman. He got those mannerisms down pat. He got the mannerisms down pat. Alrighty. Yeah, guys. I mean, look, I like Lanterns episode 1. I'm invested into seeing what's happening moving forward. I'm just glad the story is just good. That's what I'm glad about. Story overall, the premise, I like it. I like it. I will always, always, always love a good story. Yeah, I can accept some bullshit ones too, but I'd rather have a good story. I'd rather people walk away with them saying how good the fucking story is and be able to like follow that shit so deep and rich. But one thing I like of what HBO does when they release their shows, look at House of the Dragon. People talk about that shit. People talk about that shit like it is a fucking like it is a whole what's the best thing I can compare it to? Because if y'all don't watch House of Dragons and you don't follow how people speak about it during that time, especially black people love Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. They love that shit. Black people love that shit. And I'm glad. I'm so fucking glad. But black people love House of Dragon. Talk about that shit like it's a fucking it's a drama show. It is a drama show. A lot of it has a lot of drama in it. But the way people talk about it, man, they talk about it like it's sports for them. And I love that shit. Alrighty. Well, we're not done. Actually, you guys, I will be closing up in a bit, and I'm more than likely I'm gonna go live on TikTok. I wanted to like game stream for a bit, but I am gonna do some little edits and stuff. I gotta do little edits and shit. I gotta do. Zack Snyder fan got mad because they don't like James Gunn version of Green Lantern. Yeah, I mean Zack Snyder fans can get mad all they want. Shit, their universe is dead, and deal with it. And at the end of the day, look, I would have supported Zack Snyder's universe. Don't get me wrong. But like, he just wanted to, okay. Zack Snyder wanted to lead up into this post-apocalyptic Justice League universe, do a DC universe, and then reboot it when it's like, bro, no. Like, takes you the build up to that Dark Side Apocalypse world that he was aiming for should have been the MCU build up. Should have been as long as the MCU took 10 years. Yes, 10 years or even more. I don't care. Build up that investment. Build it up. You have to. I'm sorry. You have to earn the investment. DC is not in a position like they used to be in the early 2000s or even in the 90s or even before that, where we at least, you know, DC has some power. Like DC has some, you know, like DC was running shit. Because let's not forget, the Nolan trilogy came out in the early 2000s. Well, the first film. We had Justly Unlimited, Justly Animated. Hell, we even had that Crypto the Superdog show, Static Shock, Batman Beyond, so much. Superman the Animated Series, even what's that show? The Legion of Superheroes, where Clark travels in time, and he's part of the Legion of Superheroes. Hopefully, I didn't say that wrong, but y'all know what show I'm talking about. There was flooding the market with DC content in the 2000s. Was it a wide variety for the live action? No. But as far as the animation goes, yeah, it was a lot of variety. Like them just exposing us to the Titans through that animated show. Thank you so fucking much, because now people today and people that grew up from 99 to now, we grew up off that Teen Titan shit. And that's why when that Titan show came out and I saw Anna Diop and I was like, damn, why ain't she orange? Ugh. And I saw Beast Boy, why ain't he green? Ugh. You know, don't just give us what we want. We want to see Beast Boy. The motherfucker's supposed to be green. He's supposed to have some sharp teeth and stuff, you know, look a little, you know, not human. He's humanoid, but he's not supposed to be looking too human-ish. And he just looked human. Is Titans bad? I don't know. I can't really say. I don't really care to watch that shit. Because I did not like Anna Diop Starfire not being orange or at least golden. I remember when the Titan show came out and I was arguing with some people and they was like, well, technically she didn't start orange. Starfire started out as golden with golden skin. Okay, well, regardless, she's not just supposed to look like a black woman. A black woman could play Starfire, but put the paint on her. Gamora is played by a black woman, but she's green like she's supposed to be. You guys know what I'm saying? I can care if Gamora was played by an Asian woman or a white woman. They're supposed to be fucking green. If they can't wear the makeup and do that, well, get them the fuck up out of here. Get a new actor that's willing to put that shit on. Like, yeah, whether her skin is golden, Anna Diop did not look like any of this. Did Anna Diop look good? Did she look ugly? No, not at all. She didn't look like Starfire. The fuck is this bullshit? Ugh, I remember that shit. I'm not Starfire. But yeah, Starfire didn't look like this at all in the they didn't even like go as far as giving her the like even longer hair and shit. You know, they didn't even go that far. Teen Titans and Batman was first why I'm a fan of DC. Yeah, like you guys, if you grew up and from 99 to now, you had to have been a fan of the Teen Titans show, the Batman animated series. And also, if you was on Boomerang too, you was on Boomerang, Cartoon Network. We was on hella shit. We was on so much stuff, so much content that we absorbed and got ourselves immersed into. I love it. Yeah. But what are your thoughts on the X-Men cast? Oh, I spoke about it already. I'm not really feeling the Professor X casting, but everybody else, I like the other castings. I'm not really feeling the Christopher Abbott one as Professor X. Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister. I can see that. And he got the look for it already. So, yeah. To go ahead and do it. Let's pull this shit off. X-Men is finally here. Oh, you guys, X-Men is going to be running the universe next. Just know that X-Men is running the universe next. It's X-Men. The Avengers are going to get put on the back burner, and our new big event movies are going to be the X-Men films. I'll be honest with y'all. I think the next film they might do, well, the first like X-Men film, maybe not the X-Men film. I don't think they should also just treat every X-Men film like a Avengers film. Like, you know, you can do some films like X-Force or whatever, but I don't think you should just entirely treat them like big event films, because the X-Men are a team that's kind of always together. So is the Avengers, but the X-Men is a family of mutants. They all damn near live at the school and shit. They're kind of consistently with each other as a team. So certain films, maybe if they do like a X-Men versus Avengers film, might be the big event, or depending on the subtitle, X-Men Rise of Apocalypse or X-Men Return of Apocalypse or something. That should be a big event film. Now, if it's just like, let's say that first, basically what I'm saying is, guys, every X-Men film should not be prioritized as a big event film. It should also be released regularly, but also use these opportunities if y'all want to do solo films or co-op films, like maybe a Jean Grey and Cyclops film together. They could be doing something entirely separate on a mission, or maybe they got sucked into time in a different way, and now they have a movie where it's Cable, Jean, and Scott, and it's not an X-Men film, but you can do films like that in between. Or we get a X-Men film, not an X-Men film, but a Wolverine film where it's about his time in Japan. You know, films like that. But every X-Men film, like I want to see some X-Men films. I hope they do come out just more frequently, like more frequent than a Avengers film. The Avengers films don't come out as much as the other MCU project. I just hope they do release them like that. Oh. But for X-Men, I thought the casting is cool so far. I think it's good. I like that everyone, all the characters that are kind of meant to be teenagers look like teenagers. They're all adults. All these, everyone on the X-Men cast is adults. So we're not gonna do none of that weird shit where people try to go like, well, they look. No, they're adults. We're not gonna do that shit. All right. You guys, we are gonna close it up. I need to go. I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna go live on TikTok on a game stream. But I gotta split. I gotta get me some food. I need to eat. I've not really ate yet. A motherfucker gotta eat. But I'll catch y'all later. Go spread that peace, love, positivity. Do drugs if y'all want to. I don't care. I mean, don't do drugs. You shouldn't do drugs. But you can if you want to. Do it at your own pace. Do whatever you want. Just don't hurt anybody trying to do that shit. Don't hurt yourself either. Just do you. All right, y'all. We out of here. Catch y'all later. Deuces. And we are going to take us out then. Quarantine.